Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Cities Skylines. My name is Crypto and today we're gonna be showcasing the city. We did quite an enormous job with it and I was continuing to build off stream. I was planning to do more, but the game is not really liking the situation at the moment. I had quite a lot of big problems with raging fires for some reasons, probably because of so many trees we got here. I'm really amazed what we did so far. I finished the amusement park, which is looking lovely. We do have quite a big profits off of that. And we expanded this area. I put some residential areas all over the city. You can see them here. We do have a lot of new tube stations added to the game, and like you see that there is no problem with traffic. I've been checking everywhere. Like there are some areas I'm gonna show you where the traffic is heavy, but it's manageable. Like we are actually very good position at the moment. There are some small minor problems, like I don't know even why it's showing me that there is a traffic here, but the city functions pretty nicely. But we got some issues with resources. It's just not really the case. So that's why I decided we're gonna start another one, and I would like to see something new to be created. We did like very big build that there's what 107,000 citizens living in there. In the next one I'm probably gonna rid of some mods and some assets which we don't gonna need, because there is a lot of them. I got around 4,000 to go through before the next series, but the city looks fantastic. It looks really realistic for the size of this city. I'm gonna show you as well. This is 108,000 at this point of recording. But we do have some issues with it. The city on its own, the happiness is pretty alright. We do not make a lot of money because I needed to put a lot of fire station and protect the city. The land value is pretty lovely as well. We got quite a lot of attractions in the city, and the pollution, it's been moved to some areas which doesn't cause a lot of problems as well. I didn't check, this is the wind for wind turbine. We don't need that. We got quite a lot of fire brigades, like you see, because of all those fires which we had problems with, and I'm thinking I'm not gonna be continuing with this town because of all those problems with the fire. It's just raging everywhere, and it might be the problem with map. So I decided let's just go with something new. We do have quite a big cover of police stations. I think that's the turn H. Where was the... Oh, this is the area for tourism. We quite expanded it, so there is a lot of places people could actually visit. I'm thinking about uploading this city and make it available to you so you can actually see it for yourself, which is not gonna be a bad idea. A lot of buildings leveled up fully, which is making an issue with expanding it, because if I will put another regions It's just not gonna be possible to play. We got drops with frames, like you see. I'm literally just slowly moving and the game's just jumping from point to point. Even if I press the landscaping, it just freezes for some reason, which is just making impossible to build anymore. Like, I just pressed escape and the game just waiting for the game to load. And the funny thing is, I got around 64 gigabytes of RAM on this computer, and I got two graphic cards, 180 Ti, which is supposed to handle it, but unfortunately it's not making it possible. So I decided I'm gonna rid of a lot of assets which we don't gonna use. I'm gonna set up for specific style. We're gonna choose a pretty lovely map and we're gonna continue with it. But before that happens, let's go and let's see the city one more time with what we did. We got pretty lovely farming area. Like you see, there are some assets which I don't really like. We're gonna rid of them. Like those weird buildings, I don't know what that is. It just doesn't fit for purpose in this area. It's supposed to be some sort of building, but it's just bricky. It doesn't fit. There are pretty nice ones which I'm gonna keep, but I will go for different style of the build. I didn't show you the zoo. I actually expanded the zoo so it uses all the space available. We got almost everything in there. I put even fire tower here because of the problems with the fire, so the helicopters can get here easier, which is crazy. There are some industrial buildings here because I didn't have any reasonable place to put it, but that should not be a big issue because of the business area which we got here. This is like literally the IT specializations all in this region. We got quite a lot of big towers. This is the zoo, I mean not zoo, amusement park, which we created in the previous episode. I expanded it and I built like residential area all over around, so it's gonna look even more like the city it's supposed to. We got big hospital here on this side. I added quite a lot of props to the industrial port where the ships can dock, and this is like the water cleaning area with a lot of big industrial buildings all over around. Here we got tennis courts, another area for like low residential which are highly leveled now, but the city all looks pretty lovely. I was starting to do train tracks on this side. I was going to go and connect it everywhere in the city so the access would be even easier for people to move around. I wanted to build a couple stations, even going to the farming area, but I don't think there is a point of continue with this build. It's just it's causing a lot of problems. It's probably because all those trees on this map is just crazy, and if I rid of them, it's just gonna be looking ugly. So I decided I'm not gonna do. But all for all, it was really lovely journey with this map. We did a lot, and I'm saying a lot been done. A lot of lovely buildings been built. We got quite nice clock tower, which pretty nicely fits in this area. right next to the church. We did 2 big parks, no, 3 big parks actually, normal ones. The only thing I didn't try to build was recreational parks, so that's probably gonna be done in the next episodes. And I'm gonna get the DLC for industry, which we could use quite heavily later. It would probably make it a little bit easier to design, but I would like to try it. I never played that DLC yet. I didn't have money for it, but all for all, the city. It's been like crazy journey with it, and I'm really happy with the progress so far. We do have quite a lot of traffic coming over here, but that is pretty okay. It manages on its own very nicely, so the progress was done pretty neat. Alright guys, if you got any suggestions for me, I would appreciate if you leave a comment. I'm really thankful for all the new subscribers coming to the channel, which is very nice. And we're gonna continue a new season 3, very shortly. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit, add what I need to add to the game, mods, and I'm gonna rid of assets which we don't gonna need in the next episodes of the new series. So I'm really glad, I'm very thankful for what we achieved so far, and let's the new journey begin. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. See you guys, bye.